guys, so I haven't done a sit down video in a very long time, but I fancy doing a bit of a chatty get ready with me video, as I've not done one of these in a really long time, and a couple of you have been recently giving me compliments on kind of my makeup and sometimes my hair as well when I've got it down and curly. I'm just going to take my socks off because I'm hot. I've actually got pyjamas on under here. Excuse my just showered, put my hair up look. So before I do my makeup, I always put a bit of Vaseline on my lips. I get really sore lips and it's quite cold out there, and I think that doesn't help either. So while that's sinking in, I'll get on with the rest of my makeup. I'm going to start off with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. To be honest, if you've watched my channel for a long time, then not many products have probably changed since you were watching me before. But this is my go-to concealer. I use this for all my blemishes. My skin isn't too bad at the moment, but I get particularly bad kind of like hormonal spots. We have literally just had the end of our snowstorm here in England. If you have been kind of following British people, then you'll probably be a bit fed up of British people banging on about the snow now, especially if you're in a country where you get it quite a lot. But it has been quite bad. I normally drive to work every day and I had to work from home every day, which sounds like a great idea and sounds like it's gonna be great at the start of it, but after a few days at home, stuck in your room whilst the snow is out, it gets a bit boring. Okay, so I think that I've done the majority of kind of my blemishes. This is a really kind of my everyday look, I forgot to say, so this is what I kind of wear to work and also at the weekends as well. I might put on a little bit more kind of like eyeshadow if I was like go out somewhere in the evening, but yeah, this is just my kind of everyday quick and easy look. So I normally just use my fingers to apply my concealers, just because I feel like it's the best way to get in there, to be honest. I try not to drag my fingers across because apparently that's bad for your future. I might get bad bags and wrinkles, but I do try to pat when I remember. By the way, I love this top, and I have this in a mustard shade as well if you recognise it. This is from New Look if you're interested. I don't know if they might have sold out by now because I really wanted a couple more in different shades, and apparently they're autumn winter, so I don't think they're going to be in anymore, but I'll try and link it below if I can find it if you are interested. Okay, so now I'm popping on my foundation. By the way, I forgot to say, the under eye concealer I use is the Maybelline Lumi Touch. I've used this for a really long time and I just find it the best. I feel like it lasts quite a long time as well, so you get quite a bit for your money, and yeah, I like it. And then the foundation I'm now putting on is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour, definitely not 25 Hour. This is in True Ivory, and again, I've worn this for quite a long time as well, and it's my favourite, and it's a really good price as well. So what I do is I just plop this all on kind of very roughly with my fingers, and then I'm just going to use a beauty blender in a minute to pop this on properly. Okay, so I've actually got a beauty blender here. This is actually the official beauty blender. Darren got me this for Christmas, so that was very nice. And I cleaned it this morning. I don't normally have it this nice. So it's slightly damp, which is meant to be how you use them anyway, isn't it? And now I'm just going to blend that in a bit better. We went to the cinema last night to see Lady Bird and I loved it. It's actually the Oscars this weekend. I don't know when this video is going to go up, hopefully very soon. But yeah, I thought she was really great in it. I can't pronounce her name. Is it Shwashi? I don't even know. You'll know who I mean if you look up the film. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you like kind of this sort of slightly indie films. It was very good and very good performances. See, if I was doing this for work, I'd be doing this a little bit quicker than this. I don't actually spend that long doing my makeup in general. People are always quite surprised when I'm like finished because it just doesn't take me very long. Okay, that will probably do for blending in. If I was going out, On a night out I would probably do this a bit more thickly. But yeah, moving on. So I'm just going to pop a bit of powder on. I really like powder, not everyone uses it. I don't really go for the dewy look and I find it sets my makeup best. So I use the Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder in Transparent. And again, this is something that I've used for years if you've watched me. Just going to pop that on. All over, to be honest. Okay, that'll do. Now, I don't always put bronzer on, but I do like to use it occasionally. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on my cheekbones. I also use this like kind of down my neck a little bit when it doesn't look so good between my, yeah, you know. And this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I've had this for a really long time and it's lasted me ages. When this runs out, I may repurchase because I do like it. Just going to use a very small amount on each side. That'll do. I don't know if it's made that much difference, but I've got quite round cheeks, so anything helps, to be honest. Next, onto a blusher, and this is my favourite, and it has been for a very long time, and it is the Balm Frat Boy, and it's a beautiful colour. It's a really nice kind of subtle pink. Yeah, it just works all year round, to be honest, and I always just pop a little bit of that on the apples of my cheeks. I always wonder if I could only have one makeup piece, whether it would be blusher or like a bit of mascara or eyeliner, because I feel like blusher kind of brings me to life a little bit, and also a little bit of mascara does as well. So let me know in the comment box below, if you could only have one item, what would it be? Because I always really struggle to think of that. So moving on to my eyeliner, this is the L'Oreal Black Buster Super Liner. This is quite a thick liner, but I like it because you can't really go wrong with it. Well, actually you can go wrong with it. I go wrong with it quite regularly. So I'm just going to pop a bit of this on the tops of my lids. This was meant to be a chatty video, and I'm obviously not very good at multitasking. Definitely not, as I just made a mistake. I thought I'd chat a little bit about books as well, because I have just finished Jojo Moyes' new book, Still Me, and if you are a fan of Jojo Moyes, please comment in the box below to let me know if you've read it. So Me Before You is like one of my favourite books of all time. It was just one of those books that when I read it, I just connected to it and I just loved it. And then she obviously brought out After You, which I was really excited about, and I did enjoy it. And then when she brought Still Me out, I thought, she's bringing another one out. And if I'm quite honest, I really struggled to get into it. But I'm glad I got through it because I did enjoy it at the end. But I felt like it was quite a hard read. It was just, some parts were quite depressing, and yeah, I just really struggled with it. It was kind of like getting through mud a little bit. But I'm glad, as I said, that I did read all of it. And now I'm reading this, which is, what is it called? Eleanor, I don't know how you say that. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. And I'm reading that because I've seen it quite a few places on Instagram and I'd heard it was really good, and I'm giving it a go. At first, again, I struggled to get into it, but I think I do that for every book, and the more I'm reading it, the more I'm enjoying it. So I'm not actually that far at all, to be honest. So I will keep you updated on that. I am now just using this mascara, which I actually got for free because of how much I'd spent in Boots, you know, those little deals. This is the Rimmel, I'm using a lot of Rimmel Wonderfully Real, and it's surprisingly very good, and it does a lot for my eyelashes. The only thing I would say about it is it doesn't come off very well, so in the morning I'm left with quite a lot of stuff still, even though I do take it off at night. So yeah, I don't know if it's waterproof. No, I don't think it is, but it kind of seems like waterproof just because, as I said, it just stays on so much. You have to be careful as well, otherwise you become a bit like a spider. Okay, I will finish there because I feel like it's starting to go bad already. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my hair, and I think I'm going to have to move you because I don't think my straighteners are going to reach here, so give me a moment. Okay, so I've just moved you and I'm going to do my hair now. Actually, just quickly, what I was going to say is I am going to pop a little bit of bronzer down here just to merge that in, And then I was also going to pop a little bit of this Bourjois Rouge Velvet Edition in Don't Pink of It, which is a really, really nice subtle pink. It's kind of one of those Your Lips But Better shades. And I think that they just released some new ones of these, so I might have to check those out. When I'm done, I will move you back around there because I don't think the lighting is the best here. So I'm just going to brush out my hair with a tangle teaser. Sounds worse than it is, I promise. And then I'm just going to section it off. So I just like to kind of layer off the top half. And I actually do this in the morning when I'm going to work. So it's a really, really quick way of doing your hair. This has taken me quite a bit of practice, to be fair, to get it right. But I use straighteners. These are actually the Cloud 9s. I used to use GHDs. I don't think there's much difference, to be honest. And then, yeah, I just curl my hair using my straighteners. And I just do it in kind of medium sections, away from the face. And I kind of do each strand slightly in separate sections so that it doesn't go too curly, if that makes sense, so it's a bit more wavy. So yeah, I just keep going with this. I'm probably not going to film every section of hair, otherwise this will get very boring. Okay, so it's quite roughly done, but that's kind of the look. And then I'm just going to use a bit of sea salt spray, which I find better than hairspray because it's not as sticky. So I pop it in my hands and then I scrunch up my hair rather than putting it directly in my hair, otherwise it gets a bit too much. So I do put quite a bit in to start with, and then what I do is once I'm done I kind of brush it out a little bit. Okay, so then onto the top layer section. Okay, so a little bit more salt spray. I actually find the quicker I kind of do my hair and the more roughly, the better I like it. If I kind of spend too long doing it and overthinking it, then it doesn't go as well. So I'm just going to do the other side now. I'm not going to film this, otherwise it'll get a bit boring, but I'll show you what I do with my fringe in a minute. Okay, so I've just popped you back over here to finish off. So I've done the right side of my hair now, which didn't quite go as well as the left, which is always the way, isn't it? And now I'm just going to sort out my fringe. So this is second day hair, so I'm just going to use a bit of Batiste, which is my favourite dry shampoo, to sort out my fringe slightly. Really rub it in, otherwise you get that really nice grey patch, which I have had plenty of, trust me. Okay, so that looks a bit better now. I'm just going to slightly brush out the curls. So that is me done with my everyday kind of quick and simple makeup and hair look. I really hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. It was very chatty and not particularly very slick, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And don't forget to like this video if you did. Comment below what you'd like to see coming up. And yeah, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe as well, so that's really, really helpful. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look, and let me know, as I said, what one makeup item you would use if you could only use one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.